Hello, I'm Jeremy, Service Manager of VIP in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. When a customer comes into VIP, it's an experience starting with walking the customers out to the car, getting all the information, getting feedback from the customer, kind of feeling the customer out on how their driving conditions are, how it may affect their car, or maintenance interval schedules that may be coming up, alerting any safety concerns, just creating that transparency with the customer. To VIP, a certified automotive professional means somebody VIP can rely on to get the job done right the first time, creating a comeback or a lifetime of customers in the future. My favorite part of the job, really seeing a customer genuinely smile when the service that they get done is completed the right way at a fair price. You just earned an automotive customer for life.
What do you say? What do you say? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Secret Crew Sports. It's a pleasure to have you live in charge of the Racing League Bristol sector. Qualifying. First time we've seen the car qualifying. Car qualifying. I think it's pretty much a full 5 minutes figuring out what they're going to be doing. Right now, 125 laps. Make it run. Would be a whole lot of speed and a whole lot of tires. 6 sets of tires total, 5 in the pits, 1 on the stands, 2 attempts to join my charger station. Going to be a 50, 100, 225, 104 degrees on the track temperature. Daytime Bristol with a half-mile track, so 225 miles, 112 and a half. Can go fast, but sometimes possibility that it will go all wrong. We'll see what happens, though, is the biggest spectacles in all of NASCAR. Right now, NASCAR race just kicked off over in Montana. If you're out there watching that, folks, they're like lap 2. All right, guys, give us a like. James Van give us a like and a share. As well, T4RC Racing, giving us a like this one. I think it's like you're having a fantastic Sunday. Johnny, thank you very much for the share. Mark, thank you for the like. Folks, if you've not seen it, we have a new Discord. And the new Discord means all the stuff that you guys heard me talking about yesterday. I'm going to tell you. It's just not that great. Somebody got out and to hack some stuff a couple of weeks ago. Trying to take my accounts away from me. It happened yesterday to Discord. So I think we're all good. We're all squared away. Got a hold of that with our service professionals, the security professionals for what we do over here. My account managers saying, hey, I need all this stuff worked out the way it is. So if you did get a friend request from me on Discord today, that is from me. It's directly from me. It's not from anybody else. We changed a whole bunch of stuff. So see that. Check it out. New Discord. There is a Discord command that is refreshed and reset. Get in there and make sure that you folks check it out. Keep updating it. Get the. I'm going to continue to work on it. Not anywhere near where I want it to be, but we'll do our best to make it happen. Alex, thank you for the like and the share. Appreciate you. I'll take a look at your car here paint here in just a little bit. When we get these things ready to go. Race is most important. Starting grid. Cam Dario is going to be your pole sitter. Matt Redford, your outside pole sitter. Ed Perry, Bud Shearer make up row number 2. Anthony Garland, Brock Page, row number 3. Christopher Pillow going to make up row 4 with Bromfield to his outside. Christopher Muse. Speak. Muse has Siegfried to his outside in row 5. Tuisku and Manic are going to make up row number 6. Row 7 will be Al Reed and Mike Killingbeck. Row 8 will be Jeff Mayers and Michael Caffrey. Row 9 will be Jared Culver, Wayne Garland. Row 10 down to Sean Burke and James Garland. Paul Vosberg will make up row 11. James Stripe. Johnny Thunder's Justin Reynolds will make up row 12. 13, final ones in here. Jack 5-1 and Stephen Parker Hamilton out there. News to the Outcast Racing League. Stephen Parker Hamilton is running the Elite Sim Racing livery here today. He's going to do a lap for Benton, who's missing today's race. Joshua Benton lost his father here just this past week. So, Benton, thoughts and prayers out to you, brother. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for being who you are. Make sure the paints are downloaded and everything's looking good. Make sure we got a good tribute going on for him. Paul, giving us a like. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. Chief Pepper, how are you doing? Yeah. So they're gonna do a little tribute. Gosh, you need to be better, man. I hope I don't know that feeling. I know the feeling of losing my little brother, but I don't know the feeling of losing my dad. One day, I know I will. And I hope life is be okay for you and your family. See some of the cars go blank real quick. We're just updating some paints to make sure that everything looks good. Correct paints out there for everybody. Yeah. Memory of George Benton. See it on the back. Let it go around. They'll extend the race a couple of laps here in the early going. And we'll run behind the pace car here. We'll take that moment of silence for George Benton. All the family. You'll see the lineup there. There is 66. There's the in memory of George Benton. Gosh, everything's good, man. Hopefully everything is all good. Cam Dario ready to lead them to the green flag. There is the pace car. They will be lights up on the pace car this time by 225 laps. Bristol Outcast Racing League. It's Bristol. I expect some cautions. expect a bunch of them. If we don't get a bunch of them, well, then it's going to be insane to see. Green flag. Grade 71 side by side early. My line, three wide back to trying to get right in, and that's one of the big things. When you see aggressive moves early, one of the things you don't want to do is push yourself too heavily, too soon, too early. Big caution already. Drivers trying to stop here, 15 down to the bottom side. The thing about this race line is that it can be insane. Comparing one of the drivers get into the corner just a little bit early, things happening real quickly. So look, Christopher in the 15. There. Hold on. That happened from the beginning. It happened from the front. There's Cam Dario on the 48. Our chase here because that I wondered how that happened. 71 there, 48 to the right side, 93 of Bud Shears on the outside. 48 kind of comes up into the 93 there just a little bit. Perry trying to avoid, then there's a pile up. It was a parking lot party. Here's that back up here a little bit. Here's how quickly this can go from bad to worse. Actually, we go to Jeff Mayers here. Little cockpit view for you. 3 wide right there. Coming back. I'll read the bottom side. 3 wide once again here. There. All this happens in front of you. Yeah, all you can do is just plant it in the wall and try to slow down. I mean, that's not a bad deal there. We get a few seconds repaired. I wouldn't use a fast repair. I know they do have a fast repair. Cam Dario in here right now. Get a little bit more of that right side taken care of. That, I mean, you didn't take a hard lick. I would just use get a damage repaired. I wouldn't use the fast repair. I wouldn't even use tires. They do have an extra set of tires, but utilize that for later on in case you're going to need a loan. I would assume they need a loan. 5 laps in. We should be lights off from a pace car this time by Al Reed. Look. I complimented it. He wasn't as it. He misses the. That's okay, because got my big old face on the digital. Redford with Rothman's Chevrolet. That's a little throwback. With the. That's a good look. European livery going on here. Page in the RBS Racing Machine. Bromfield here, the 12. Little Outcast Racing. Yeah. Rom with the very bright colors. His Twitch channel. Sports. Good boy. Well, Twitch. Use through the 99. Uescu in the 6th. JD. Culver back here in the 5. Culver. I can see running all kinds of leagues. This one as well. Running a Larson machine. I'm a fan. Buddy. And all that jazz. $71.92. Teammates side by side. Hughes to the 99, closing the distance down. Nice and easy one. That's a good run. Has good speed getting into the corner here. So we see Redford and Page running Good laps, 15.85, 15.7 for Houston, a 15.96. Driver's going to get a little faster this time. Mike Wisku in the 6th, rolling the corner. Up 5, biggest move of the race is going to be a live one here. The 62 is at 17 so far. Rosberg is going to be up 11. Wayne Garland, last time we were at Bristol, he won this thing. And we're going to see if the one-arm bandit can do the same thing again. There's a 70. Killingback is up 2 in the 12th spot. Siegfried in the 51 in the BGS Racing Machine. There's Al Reed in the 8th spot. We're up 8 in the 5 spots. Bedford still a guy. 92 and 4. Up 4. 99. 6, 12, 225. We're seeing them all start to dig into the corner. Reynolds back here on that this racing here with his teammate off behind him. Now they've got the work cut out of them. Johnny Thunder's up 6. There is a Shunko Custom Outcast driver. Now Stephen Parker Hamilton here, though. Got an opportunity to side by side. 48 came here into the bottom side. Almost got run over by James Garland there. Cut him off. And 37 on the bottom side. Keeping tires loose. Three gets back to the racing surface. Does a great job of rebounding. Himself in the race as well. He's on 19, trying to get back on the racing surface. Trying to jump back. You know, sometimes you try your best, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have. You see the quarter things on the bottom right there, folks. That means is you're going to see also, Hello Flash Show. There's lots of restriction on the race. We can go check all that out. Our guys official with all your cautions today when it comes to all the cautions for themselves. And then also, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. And make sure that you also are ready to support the stream on tipping. Also support the stream on the Kevin Supporter on Facebook. You can subscribe on Twitch by using gaming. Also on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. 24 on the high side, 92 going around. Matt Redford the second lead here as RBS trying to control the team championships here for these drivers. Houston at third spot, doing a decent job here. Al Reed, he's moving. Jerry Culver, there he is. Culver out there. He's moving. More confidence as well. Yep. Livemore's still at 17. Got a good looking Toyota. Who's being fast. Redford ready to dig. 225. About halfway through the stage as drivers still try to move forward. There's Cam Dario here. He got about 5 seconds of damage repair. Took himself a little extra time. Sorry, 8th came to the 8th time. Anthony Garland to the outside. He took 4 seconds. There's Jeff Mayers here at 65. You took 5 seconds. Cam Dario trying to move his way forward here. Utilizing that extra step. It was only 5 seconds. He didn't use time. He's trying to be fast here. How quick this transition happens. Really nowhere to go. You're trying to find a way around the racing line here. Almost putting his nose where he doesn't need to. Take the time here. Drivers off a little at a time. The stage win is cool, but the race win is better. 84 up on the wall. 81 of Garland to the right side. 84 of Garland on the high side. like you're stuck, that's when drivers start making mistakes, and that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a lot of drivers not put themselves into that same situation they would want to be in. On the bottom side, but Wayne up here is a 66 in the corner. Is in the wall. He's trying to hold on to it. He's trying to get himself into that race line, but he's got checkups in front of him, and then he's got his race line just disrupting that race line. He can't get down to the bottom right now. He's 62 at Wyborn, kind of comes down in front of some drivers here. Wayne just needs to go away. Wayne went from 9th place, now with some right side damage all the way back to 20th. That's a shame, because he was running really well. Losing a ton of ground. And for Garland, he's doing that as well. So drivers going to win here. In Mario in 10th. Going to track down his race line. Now Reed got himself around Muse in 4th here. Kinsky rolling that down on that back bottom side as well. We'll roll the high side here, trying to close down some pace. 99 runs a traditional line. He's 6-3 to the bottom side. 6 on the high side, 51 on the bottom side. We had some drivers running through my name.
Turned out to be the VGS racing machine, so we're going to have a
Rosberg, Ronaldo, and Siegfried. Not running today. Joseph has his neck. Lap traffic trying to contend with 62 on the high side. Everyone side by side. There's Wyborn and Redford. Redford has a 2-second lead. I'm sorry, Brock Page has a 2-second lead. I didn't even see that happen, so I do apologize to Redford about the lead change. I didn't even know that happened. 2.6-second. Al Reed trying to close it back down. Oh, they're under the wall. Now Al Reed elected out of that. That's unfortunate. Drives lap traffic becomes an issue. No bueno. Here's a look at Al Reed here. Back up just a moment here. This is the Garland family, the 33, the 84 on the high side. They both followed each other into the corner. Al Reed unable to avoid that. They slowly. 93 cents. Here is the 21. To the bottom side, he's going to be in 7th. Here is going to close down his race pace, but Al Reed back to 4. Here, who's in 3rd. Stage will come here at the end of lap 50. Right now, 20 drivers on the lead lap. We got that 17 laps on. Put that behind. Brock Page right behind him. Over back to 16. Sean Burke of the 95. Teammate to Brock Page. 22 Cole Brown. There's the bottom side. Page on the high side. 3.2-second difference. 22 will make the pass here. Be lucky to hold it. The caution will come out right now, but that'll change the next 3 laps, I do think.
tires. That drivers may stay out. Hey, look at that. 50 coming around. 92 trying to keep the 5. That'll be in your stage. Our page will be your Stage 1 winner, Matt Redford, Siegfried, Al Reed, Bud Shear, your top 5. Let's see. Look at this real quick. Keep that for the Garland family. All right, top 10. 92, 71, 51, 393. Your top 5, 633, 94, 48, 99. Your top 10. 22, Colt Manic will be your lucky dog. So 17 drivers on the lead lap. Everybody else will be able to come to pit road if they so choose to. Colt will have to come around. Now, pit road is a single pit road entrance. So they'll have to come in on turn 2, and they're going to leave on turn 1. Just the way that pit road works. Start finish line is it's just a weird, awkward kind of thing. Rock Page, Matt Redford, Josh Siegfried, Al Reed are going to be the drivers that stay. I'm sorry, Matt Redford stays out. Siegfried's going to stay out. Al Reed's going to stay out. Manning stay out as well. Would be your lucky dog. So chance for him to drop into pit road here, so chooses to. Redford is going to stay out. Brent, Mike, I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody being out there. Much love to you. All right, I got to go back to looking at this photo real quick. I'll be right back. AJ, I'm liking the little bit of like. I like it. Come on. 51's your race leader. Brock Page will be second here. Right sides lead some drivers. Lap 4s win. Now, they have 50% fuel in these cars. They can run quite a while on fuel. More so, it's the tire wear that you could ever be worried about. Be good. Should be good. If you don't know what drops are going on today, folks, drops on Twitch, which is who will be making sure that we grade somebody for drops, and that'll be for CMPs. CMPs has dropped home on like the next 2 days. We'll make sure we get that taken care of. Playing Sea of Thieves. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I like Sea of Thieves. It's fun. I've learned quite a bit in the last couple of weeks of playing it. been kind of nice, and it's going to be one of those things that I might end up having to do a little bit more of. I had fun streaming it the other day, so might as well do it again, right? Green flag. Adjusted some volume. I think 92 went a little earlier there. 51 didn't have the restart, or the 51 didn't have the restart he needed. It's kind of a little weird. Front page out front. I don't want to look here. Definitely want to take a look. Restart zone. That'll be up for review. Stephen Parker Hamilton have an issue. Caution comes out. And here's your caution. Dark Horizon Fishing giving you the look here for, here's what happened. Stephen Parker Hamilton had to stay out of the 24. 70 had a good run, 24 free. 66 goes to the high side, 70's there. Said Stephen was wrapped up into something. Oh, I think Stephen got loose. Woo! The 70 helped save him there. Nice. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. He'll turn it back around. That could have been worse. That could have been way worse. So I wouldn't even be stressed about that. That's if his car's driving fine. We'll take a look here for Stephen Parker Hamilton. If his car's fine, he'll be just fine. Anthony Garnett's going to be your lucky dog. He's going to go to the outside. Do believe the 92 might have jumped the start there, but that is kind of my opinion. I have to kind of look at where the green flag was. That's what I wanted to check. So let's go back. Right? Yeah. All right, so there's the green flag up in the air. Pace car comes in. Stick freeze on the bottom side. I don't know. Close. I don't know. I just want to make sure, because, you don't want to see somebody get a black flag for an unbeknownst reason. You want to see it run green. Third caution of the race. It's Bristol, and we've had one caution for the stage, 2 for incident over the course of the first 62 laps. And I tell you what, it's been good, though. Now, they just don't need cautions to breed cautions. They need to have the chill out zone. Just relax. Again, folks, yesterday, if you didn't know, I kind of got really, really mad. Started to speak my mind. Folks, I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and I've been as professional as I've tried to be in most incidents, in most situations. I've done over the last couple of months. I've had to deal with some streaming issues and some things like that haven't really just haven't really played into a good favor. You know what I mean? So, there's lots of things that I'm trying to fix. There's lots of things that I'm trying to do to be better and to be able to, make a living doing this. And that's the thing, is that folks didn't realize that, I do have work that I do outside of this, but this takes up a lot of time. And in order for me to continue to make this worth it, it's going to have to be something, it's going to have to be worth the time. And last couple of weeks, that's, when you're trying to recover your accounts to be able to do your job, quote unquote, so to speak, it becomes very disheartening when somebody goes and tries to and basically delete your entire Discord, just everything that happens. So it's kind of malicious and kind of BS, so to speak. And I almost quit yesterday. Almost quit this entire thing, this entire process. So we're gonna try to be the better people. Cam Dario back up inside the top 10. He's going to look to try to take this one away from Ed Perry. I think he's going to have the run on the outside. He will clear. Cam Dario going after Brock Page. 3 wide on corner exit. Man, Sean Burke went to the high side there. Almost killed the right side of the car of Ed Perry. Caution again. Now drivers are starting to get too aggressive. Wyborn, it's too early for aggression. Calm down. 84 there, Wyborn on the inside, Wyborn free because of throttle issues. Now here's what I mean by that. Wyborn didn't do anything wrong here. He had to check up a couple of times here because of what was going on in front of him, and that changes your throttle segment. And these cars like to loop around because the throttle likes to do this. See, there's the check up there, tries to get back inside. That's the check up again, tries to get back around, and that's what happens. Wyborn's a better driver than a lot of people give him credit for. And in that situation right there, they were forcing him to check up too much. Now he's got some nose damage. All good. Rock Page, Cam Dario, 1-2 at the moment. Does look like James Garland's going to be your lucky dog. Well, 18 drivers on the lead lap. Use is the next driver looking for a free pass here. Man. Cheryl, much love, dude. Which one needs viewers today? They all do. NASCAR's going on right now, so my dear, it's good to see you out there, of course. Today they all do. NASCAR's going on right now, and we are competing with NASCAR. And that is that's always been the problem with Sunday afternoon broadcasts. But you know, it's what it is. And on top of that, they've had some rough races over the last couple of weeks, last month or so. And our viewership usually is pretty good for this series, but with a couple of bad weeks of racing, some folks did decide that they were going to tune out a little bit. We had some messages about it, but I say nay. I say they are going to be just as good, if not better, than everybody else. They put on some good races. Just had some bad races there for a little bit. This league can be a ton of fun. Fourth caution of the race through lap 70, about halfway through it as they get ready to go. Bronk Page, Cam Dario, Sean Burke, Ed Perry will be your top. 2 rows on the restart. 92 will choose the outside lane on the restart. Cam try to be just as fast here, and a chance for the competitive nature of these drivers to continue to work forward. How are you doing, Sherry? Glad I'm sticking. I'm only sticking around because of you. That's it. You're the only one. I'm sticking around because besides being there's obligations to fulfill. I'm gonna stick around because I'd be giving up 3 years of work. Brock Page, Cam Dario, and Perry. Look at the race line here. And Perry back in the race. Thank you. The 95 of Sean Burke might be pushing a little bit harder on the inside than he needs to. Caution once again. Now we're getting into the cautions. Something happened here. 5 there, 22 there, 5 gets off the race line. He just gets through the 51. He's all right, though. That bottom line, getting on the throttle on the bottom line will loop you around. We've seen that time and time again. You should be your lucky dog here. Should be. You're still not 100%. I hope you feel better. I really do. I hope you feel better. Don't hit him. You need a lucky dog here. You make contact under caution, you don't get the lucky dog. Johnny, there it is. Johnny Thunders gets you lucky dog. He's going to be back on the lead lap. You make contact with another car under caution, you will lose your lucky dog spot. Justin Reynolds on pit road here. Culver will be fine. He'll be back at 17th. He'll be just fine. Use. The 99 stays a lap down here. 84, 62, kind of tapping each other a little bit here. Brock Page. Race leader right now. All right. Page, Dario, Burke, Perry, Mayers, Bromfield. 92 will elect, no doubt will elect the high line on the restart here. Eventually, I think they'll start doing the choose rule for the series. Or at least in NASCAR, or in the NASCAR circuit, iRacing may try to find themselves doing it. Caution back out. Bromfield involved. Now we're getting into the cautions that I expected to happen here. 12. And Perry checks up. Just a heavy contact. Oh! Well, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Cockpit view. Here's what happened to 12. 30, yeah, just a little bit too much of a checkup. 3 couldn't help what happened in front of him. Then 66 gets into the 12 here as well. Kind of want to back up here just a little bit. And I kind of want to look at this from the 3's perspective here. All right, here's the race line. 33 in front of the 12 here. Watch the checkup here real quick. There. Oh, yeah, dude, it just happened right in front of him. Nothing that Al Reed could have done right there. And then all of a sudden, from that point of view, here's Stephen Parker Hamilton just driving, just trying to do his thing. And then, no, man, nowhere to go. Muse should be your lucky dog as long as you didn't hit anybody there. Maybe. Is it showing him on the lead lap? It is. Back on the lead lap for the 99. That'll be 22 on the lead lap, I believe. Caffrey, no, 21 on the lead lap, maybe. I don't know. Can't think. Wyborn, 20 on the lead lap. Yeah, there you go. Parker Hamilton getting the car work done. It's easy to go a couple of laps down while you're getting the car work done. So I think maybe Steven might be sitting on there for a few moments. Gonna have a couple of dirt races tonight. Well, more so, there's going to be one dirt race tonight with two different races. That being, they could watch both. They could watch both, but I mean, some people choose not to. Jerry Culver, there he is, doing just fine. Rock Page, Cam Dario, Sean Burke, Jeff Mears, Redford, Perry. Maj, what do you say? See you out there. Are we going to TwitchCon 2023? Cities and dates announced. We have to go to TwitchCon. 15 laps to go on the stage. This time by 48 92, 65 95. How's the race? It's been good. It's been a good race. First stage was great. They only had one caution the first stage. They're just having trouble getting going now. And I'm not understanding. They had such a good first run. Had a caution like lap 1, and then they ran 45 green flag laps. Now they're trying to push boundaries, and patience is gone out the window. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it. Yeah, he's number 5 here. Yep, number 5 in this one. Not the number 13. Jamie Stripe's the number 13. He's in the 5 up on the wall there. Speaking of 5, there he is. Bide his time here, get himself some ground. Whiskey in front of him. But he blinked in front of him. That's Colton Manick in the 22. Some checkups in front of him. Saw some braking zones and have an issue. 33 trying to work on his race line. And Perry, when he came to pit road, only took fuel. Less drama today for this racetrack. Cam Dario out front, way outpacing Brock Page. Cam came to pit road. He spent an extra 10 seconds getting the car worked on. Brock Page in the 92. Spent a couple extra seconds himself. Redford, caution, Wyborn involved. He is looped around himself. Here's a look for what happened. Wyborn comes off. He just gets free. Lifts up the racetrack. Drivers trying to avoid him. Ouch. All right. Caffrey. And the 24. Be your lucky dog. $93 of 225. I believe he should be your lucky dog. He didn't get into anybody there. There he goes. There he is. I don't care. I don't care. It's Bristol. I appreciate you doing that. It's different on every platform. I don't change a thing. I do not change a thing. Each track is different. Each audio is different. But I don't change my settings because it screws up everything else. So, That's something that I've done for 3 years, almost 3 years. Not changed the audio settings anymore since I figured it out. Other than when I have to replace equipment, I just adjust it to get the sound that I want, and then from there, the racetrack defines what happens. That's what happens. So, if you're watching on YouTube, the ambient sound will be different than the vocal sound because YouTube focuses on omnidirectional audio or cardioid patterns. Twitch focuses on vocal patterns, and Facebook focuses on more of the stereo cardioid, which picks up more of the voice, and so it levels out. So YouTube, each platform has a different pickup for the audio. So if you're watching on YouTube, that you're probably going to hear the race more than you're going to hear me. But I promise that I do the best that I can, and I keep it leveled for everybody. Appreciate the input, though. It's Bristol. It's a loud track. If I change my camera to turn 3, you're going to hear me more than you're going to hear that, but you're not going to get more of the car views that I want you to have. If I put it on turn 1, it's going to be much louder than the turn 2 cameras. If I go inside the cockpit view of one of these cars, you're going to hear more of the whine, and you're actually not even going to hear much of the car audio. If I go to the gyro, though, it's going to be a little bit different there. Same thing when it comes to anything that I put outside of the car. So that's how I look at it, folks. Everything is set for a specific way. It's Bristol. It's loud at Bristol. If you have not been to Bristol, if you've not heard any of the racers or the drivers call Bristol, they're having a double soundproof windows and double soundproof everything that they do, just so that Mike Joy can have the race line. But they still have to listen and hear for everything that they do. 48, 92, 95, 71, 93, 3, 65, 70, 51, 22. And if you're watching with surround sound, it's going to be worse. Brock Page takes over the lead. Cam Dario drops back to third. And look at that again. Hold on. Brock Page went before. They need to figure out the restarts here. Caution comes back out. That'll be into your stage. Garland bringing it out. Brock Page will be your stage winner. Matt Redford second. Cam Dario third. Burke, Al Reed, Bud Shearer, Jeff Mayers, Mike Kellingbeck, Josh Siegfried, Colton Manick. I think on the outside lane there, I know that Brock was was P2 there on the restart, which makes me, I don't know, makes me question where the restart zone is for the inside line, because that leader on the inside is not getting the restart that they need. So, I don't know. Cam Dario was your race leader there, and he did not start the race. Brock Page started the race. And he went before the other driver. So I'm not quite sure how they're working on that. Maybe some insight, because not trying to knock on Brock Page or anybody, but it looked like he was going. That's twice that I've seen that it looked like he was going before the inside lane. So maybe they'll work that out. They'll figure it out. Tis what it is. Al Reed will be your race leader here. Kellingbeck stays out. Siegfried's going to stay out. Tuisku's going to stay out as well. Jerry Culver's going to be out. Anthony Garland, Muse, Caffrey, all these drivers staying out. Most of them came in halfway through the stage. Eighth caution of the race. I didn't even see what happened. .37. Racks it. Gets loose. Tries to hold it down. Yeah, everything's different. Everything's different for each platform. I try to do my best, and I have pickups and I have audio pretty much all over OBS and a soundboard that picks up my audio. That is, I got a lot going on to monitor on my end, so anytime somebody, it gets pointed out sometimes. It depends on the track. Martinsville is another one of the tracks that it happens at, and it just depends on the platform. Literally just depends on the platform. But I promise you that my voice is louder, according to the readouts, than the track is. I am clipping at 5. Well, not clipping. My edge is out at minus 5 decibels. The race is at minus 20 decibels right now. It's insane. Even loud. It's even more shallow than it should be. 376, 51, 81, 5, 24, 99. You get an NordVPN, HelloFresh for being on board with me. Rogue Energy is where I get most of my energy from. There's a link in the description. You go check it out. Make sure you use promo code Siggy Sports. I believe you're going to save discount. I think if you click on the link for the Rogue Energy, I think it actually even applies a discount for you. I don't think you have to even worry about it. 370, 51, 6 crate to the inside, 51, roll the 4 to the bottom side. Everybody getting free. Carrot and Culver up 11. Bottom side of the 81. 99 is going to be there as well. Al Reed still out front. 6-3 still trying to drop over the bottom. Slider still working all over the place. 70 of Killing back there in the mix. 106 and 225. They're about to be halfway. And I got to let him stay on exciting here. There's the 92 of Brock Page tries to roll forward. There's the 93 and the 71 trying to apply pressure where pressure should not exist. Caution. Wyborn and Pilo involved. Well, there's James Garland. 3 again, 62 on the outside, 37 rolls up that. Let's have it. 10 on the throttle, 66 up. I don't know. 9th caution, 109 to 225. Oh, what a rush. Sean Burke, you lucky dog. These drivers back here, Garland, Pilo, Wyborn. I know they're trying to compete here, trying to do their thing. Competing for that lucky dog spot. Reynolds on pit road here. 51's going to put him a lap down. Reynolds will work on the car a little bit. James Garland here. They just need to keep some patience here. Sean Burke here in the 95 and 18th, 18 drivers. 18 drivers on the lead lap. 19 drivers on the lead lap. Maybe. Trying to look at the numbers here. Yeah, Reynolds is still on the lead lap. So James Garland looking for a lucky dog here. You don't have to race each other all that hard. 15 here. to be a lap or two down, I think. 2 laps down. James could have gotten a lucky dog there if he'd have kept, it wasn't a part of the caution, could have kept his nose clean. The 95 of Sean Burke takes over that spot. 51, 3, 76, 81. And we're halfway through this one. Back at it again. 51, 3, 76, 91. They're digging. As 3 goes back to work here. 51 looking pretty darn decent here. Good run around the corner. 51, 3 able to work the high side here. Alan Reed doing a better job on corner exit. Mike Killing back in a close third here. Tuisco still rolling around the outside, or the bottom side here. 99 of Muse finds Redford trying to close down some of that distance. I'll tell you what, this is all about that race line. Brock Page and the 92. Caution's going to come out. Culver involved. And so is the 62 and the 95. Dario around the corner. Culver comes off the corner. A little bit free, tries to hold on to the car, holds the brakes to the bottom side, and then 84 into 62 to back this up. A great job by Culver. That's how you're supposed to stop the car. He did a great job holding the brakes. Wyborn gets free off his own corner here. Yeah, he just gets free himself. Actually, 62 is the one that brought out the caution. 5 actually didn't take that much of a damage. Man, oh man. 10th caution. Oh, excuse me. Oh, all right. 51, 3, 6, 70, 71, 99, 92, 93, 65, 81. Green flag again. 51 gets a good start on the restart there. 3's there to the inside. 3 has the better line. That's what I'm talking about. The inside line usually has some of the better restarts here. 51's going to be able to battle back. Even though the 51 had to control the outside, the inside usually has the better drive line, especially with a little bit colder tire, a little bit, 51 near the wall there. 3's going to clear. But everybody has a chance. 51 crosses over to the 3, goes back to work, a little natural line. 51 to the bottom side, 3 on the high side, caution back out. 51 had the race line there, I believe was the race leader when the caution came out. Tuisku killing back involved. '71 turns the 6 there, it looks like. 6 there to the inside. There's Matt Redford. 6 drops in. 6 a little free, actually. It looked like 71 had gotten to the backup, but he didn't. So let me correct myself on that one. Tuisku was just free. Gets turned around, and 70 gets into him. 70 gets into somebody. I'm not sure. Let's look at that. Yep. 93 gets into him. 81 gets into him. 12. 48's there. People are just trying to survive, and I think that's kind of the big thing here. Al Reed's going to come to pit road. Redford, Brock Page, Muse are going to stay out here. Drivers coming in for maybe their final pit stop. 5 comes back around. Jerry Culver will be your lucky dog here. 15, still looking for that lucky dog spot. Going to be 2 laps down. Redford, your race leader. Kind of want to see somebody other than Redford or one of the RBS guys win. I don't want to see somebody back here like James Garland. Love to see him win. One of the Garland people. Colt Manick would love to see him get up there and win. Buse needs to win. Mayers needs to win. Redford's got a bunch of wins already in the series. Brock Page has got a win or 2. Or I think has. Let me look one more time. It may be getting to the point where I just need to have a fresh series. All some folks who haven't won a whole bunch. Season 4, Outcast Racing League. Let's see. Cam's got 2 wins. Bud's got a win. Killingbeck has a win. Redford has a win. And then Justin Reynolds has a win as well. That was on January 8th. That's my thing, is that RBS has won 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of the first 6 races. Killingbeck has won Atlanta. Cam won, but he was driving for a different team at that point. But he's got 2 wins already. I just maybe need to. I just need a fresh new series. Maybe we just refine ourselves one that we can get out there and call races for the oval circuit. As shorter races that are kind of spread out. 71, 92, 99. $65, 22, 33, 48. Johnny Thunder's here. Johnny could get a win. It'd be great. Love to see that. I'd love to see somebody that you just don't see up front. I mean, you see him up front, but you don't see him getting battling for the win. That's who I want to see up there. That's what I want to see. I want to see some competitive racing, but I want to see it, you know. Get tired of seeing people drive their heads off and you know, to get lucky. A lot of people get lucky in the way that they drive sometimes. Redford, Brock Page, 1-2. Muse in third here. Mayer's picking up some pace. He's going to be there in that 4 spot. Manic in 5th. Manich. Herbert said. Hammer Dario in the 48. Ed Perry right behind him. I think the strength of field here is roughly about 1,800. Most of the drivers here between 23, I think the highest I-rated driver here is 23 or 20, I'm sorry, 2961. Lowest I-rated driver, 712. So about 1,500 to 1,600 on the strength of field. If I do it correct, actually I can tell you. I'll find out in a second. Give me a moment. Strength of field, 1,600. Here it is. So this is an intermingled, excuse me. Sorry about that. Intermingled split of drivers. Mark Page, Redford, caution. McCaffrey having an issue. Coming over. A lot of drivers coming over from Chop Shop Racing here. Michael Caffrey here in the 141 segment. That was before the caution came out, so I'm not quite sure. I think Al Reed was on the bottom. Here. 33 here. Brownfield gave him a little bump. 33, yeah. Bottom. It was an admin throwing caution. Page, Redford, Muse, Mayers, Dario. Bigford should stay out. I would assume he'd stay out. Killingbeck should be your lucky dog here. He's going to come around. Pillow still looking for his free pass here. He's not going to get it with as many drivers off the weird cycle that they're getting. He's been about as patient as you could ask for of any of the drivers. And he deserves to be on the lead lap right now. First third of this race was really good. All right, first quarter of this race was really good. Now it's just been caution after caution after caution, and they can't just get rolling. It's part of the big deal here is trying to make sure that folks roll forward. Nobody has the patience. The racing would line itself out. Drivers would get themselves, or they would race themselves into their positions if they would just have a little bit more patience. Everybody's just going for moves and not letting the tires. And that's the thing, is that they continuously are getting these restarts. They're cooling down their tires. They're cooling down the cars, and they can't get rolling. It takes about 5 to 10 laps for these tires to actually roll up to temperature at Bristol. And that's becoming the issue here. Nobody can get themselves into the groove. Nobody can get themselves into the temperature. And then drivers keep coming in every 3 or 4 cautions to put new tires on it to do it again. And it's not turning into what you would expect it to. So, I don't know what else to say. Siegfried's going to be your race leader. Al Reed, Bromfield, second and third here. Tuisku in fourth. Johnny Thunders in fifth. I expected some cautions today, but I still don't expect 12 cautions. Maybe 5. Maybe 6. Double-digit cautions for a 225 lap race. Drivers just have to take their time. It's not the league. It's not the people. It's not the league owners. The drivers they're just being unbelievably impatient. Green flag. 51 out front on the 3. 3 is going to be there to the inside. Back at it again. High line approach for the 5-1. 3 back to the inside again. Siegfried's going to be able to have the run here. Bottom line's going to choke up just a little bit. He's going to slide up to the back. 5 does a good job. Here's a look. Muse. He got punted. Come on now. Backing it up. Looked like he got punted there for a moment. But Bristol's deceiving from my point of view. Here it is. 22, a little checkup. 94 is there. He's just free in the middle of the corner. Then the 94 gets to him. Then the 84. And the 99's stuck here. We fast forward. He backs up the racetrack. Brings out the caution, goes a lap down. So, 15 is your lucky dog. Thank goodness. He'll be a lap down. Use will be a lap down as well, but 15 has been waiting a long time for that those magical words that say lucky dog. I'd like to see him get back on the lead lap, so quite possibly something could happen here. 13th caution of the race, and we're just about 70 laps to go. I know the 15's my number, but this is a good way. $51, $3, $12, $6, $81, $71, $93, $92, $48, $5. Patience is key. Sherry says, I think you enjoy watching on Facebook the most. Thank you very much, dear. I appreciate you. Steven says, sick of the same stuff every race. Ego is a big part of what's happening. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just trying to say that patience goes a long way in every race. And in the very beginning, they had preached patience in the very beginning of the race, and it went really smooth up through the first stage. And after that, it's like everybody took the gloves off. 51, 3, 6, 12, 71. And that's all I can ask for is a clean, good race. Going to have cautions. There's going to be cautions. It does happen. 51 back outside, or the inside, sorry, with 3 here. 15 on some newer tires. Going to go low here for the drivers. I just want clean. I'd like to see a different driver win each week. I would like to see those kinds of things. But ultimately, a 13 caution race. No driver wants to be a part of that. And that's the only thing only people that can control that are the drivers. Not the league, not the people involved in it, not the admins. They have nothing to do with that. The drivers involved are the reason why these things happen. 3 to the outside of the 71. There, a little door-to-door action here. 6-3 tries to pull away. Half-second difference. 3 back to the outside. 71's going to clear. On page of the 92. Been there. There's Bud Shear to the bottom side. Everybody at RBS trying to make sure that they're 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Uisku. Right there in the back quarter panel. Cam Dario in 7th here. He's off 6th. He was your pole sitter. He's trying to work himself back up to the front as well. Bromfield in the 8th spot. Brom just needs a top 3 night. That would be a good night for him. I'll read back side by side with the 71. 71 still trying to dig the inside. 3 can run the line just a little bit lower if he wants to. 71's going to try to clear here. 3 back to the outside. Pitches back up. 71's going to have it here. Caution comes back out for the 14th time. Getting back involved. Michael. W1 parks it on the front straightaway, which brings out the caution. I don't know if he got free. Let's take a look. Leaves pit road. '51's your race leader. Al Reed and Matt Redford had a good little battle going on there. Brock Page in the 92. Siegfried had a good lead too. Now with a restart, has a chance to lose it. Yeah, Mike is sitting on pit road getting repairs. He's been on there for 12 minutes. Kilo's going to be 2 laps down again. Still waiting for him to... Use is back on the lead lap, so he got the lucky dog there. Kilo here got a lucky dog back, came to pit road, sat on pit road for, I think, too long, and then got up to the restart, and I don't know if he just didn't go or what had happened, but finds himself 2 laps down there. I'm kind of rooting for him, but kind of rooting for him to go. Driver up front. see. There's no driver inside the top 5 above a 2,000 I rating. Cam Dario's the next driver. Jeff Mayers, John Berg, Justin Reynolds, all with 22 to 2,900 I ratings. This race can be won by anybody. Just got to get past a 10-person run. Or a 10-lap run. I'm not pulling for anyone. I'm pulling for 50 green flag laps. Sorry, how many are left? 57? 57 green flag laps. That's what I'm pulling for. 57 green flag laps. (51-71). There goes Redford. Redford takes over the lead. Anybody else who had a shot there? That's out of the question. 92 goes to the outside. And the story of the race line is as such. 51 back to the middle lane. 92 there. Bud Shear to fourth. Here's Al Reed back to the outside. Cameron Dario trying to go 3 wide here. It's back to 2x2. There to the inside of the 3. Al Reed losing spots here because of drivers on a different strategy. Maybe some newer tires. Maybe. Haven't had a good green enough run for the tires to really be a factor. 51 back to the outside of the 92. 92 runs the inside. It's going to have the drive line here. 51 back into the corner. 92 is going to run him up. And Perry to the, well, there goes Jerry Culver to the side. Backwards, another caution. 15. Poor Jerry. Here's a look. Yeah, 22. Jerry ran the natural race line here, folks. 22 was there. Here's the 5. There's the 22. 5 sees the run on the 22. Drops to the inside. Carries the inside. Runs the natural line. 22 is not moving up. 22 is going to run that line. 5 goes around. th caution. Most we've ever had with this league is 17. 51-93 into pit road. Al Reed into pit road. Redford, Brock Page, Cam Dario will be your top 3. Mayer's going to take over 4th. Wayne Garland, your lucky dog, because Christopher did not have a clean stop there. Now I'm rooting for 50 clean green flag laps. You know what? At this particular point, I'm rooting for Stephen Parker Hamilton, who's out of the race. Michael Caffrey, who's 20-plus laps down. It's on pit lane. Let's see. Caffrey completed his last lap completed was 140. He's technically on his 141st lap. James Garland, who's still out there. Actually, I think he's out of the race. Killingback's still out there, isn't he? No, he's not out there. Wayne Garland, is he still out there? Yeah, he's on pit road right now. So I'm rooting for Wayne. He's dead last. He's a few laps down, and that's who I'm rooting for. Wayne won this race last time we were here, and that was a whole different season, a whole different set of rules, whole different set of circumstances. Right now, I don't know. I don't even have my headphones on, folks. That's how much I just want this to be cleaner. That's what I want. I want it to be cleaner. Cameron Arrow, the only non-OBS driver besides Jeff Mears inside the top 5. Then look at the top 6. There's Sean Bird. Sean Bird, part of the OBS team as well. Brock Page, Matt Redford, Justin Reynolds, Sean Bird, Bud Shears. 5 drivers representing up there. I'm going to stop calling the race because every time I try to call the race, they have a caution. If I shut my mouth, there's no caution. '99 got free off the corner. Colton had to jump to pit road. I believe the 15 got collected into that as well, so he's not going to be the free pass. But I mean, Wayne Garland will get the free pass again. Corner exit. Snaps loose, gets him to 22. 33 hits the 22. 15 hits the 22. Wayne Garland able to miss all that, so Wayne will be your lucky dog. I told you at this point, I'm rooting for Wayne Garland. He's only 3 laps down now. Let's go get it, Wayne. Yep. That's who I'm rooting for. 84. Not trying to be salty, just trying to understand how we can have 16 cautions in a 225 lap race. Get Perry out of the race. Jeff Mears Going off pit road. Whiskey is going to be coming off pit road here as well. John Burke. There's 14 drivers on the lead lap, including Mayers in the 65. Racing can be good. Just hasn't developed. Now we're going to have drivers who came to pit road on 187 on a different racing strategy than everybody else. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive. They're going to have 13 lap pressure tires, and because we've had cautions in between all of it, it's not really going to play all that big of a difference. Somebody's trying to take advantage where they don't have an advantage. I just don't understand. I don't know. Do not know. Is he out? No, he's back there racing. He's not out yet. Now I root for Jerry. What is he, 5 laps down? 9 laps down? He's in 19th. I root for Jerry. Whole field's going to wreck. Jerry's going to win. There you go. Trying to be very optimistic here for all of these drivers. I just want to see good racing. I want everybody to have some patience. That's it. That's what I want to see. I want that these drivers have such a better time, and this race would be over. And now we're 35 laps to go. 51 on the outside, 93 on the inside. 93 goes up the race line, going to hit the bottom side. 51's going to have to run up the second quarter. 93 is going to run him up, almost gets into the back left quarter panel. 51 will run him down. And now Bud Shear trying to close in. Bud Shear is going to be side by side. He's going to be free off the corner. Bud Shear is going to have to give up that race line. 51 drives off the corner. 3 is going to be back here again. And back at it as we go. 3 to one side. 93 full throttle on the outside. Bud Shear up near the wall. Front page. Came on 187. 13 lap pressure tires. This is the same thing that we saw with all the other drivers at the end of the field. So now we're going to see it at the third race line. Big Three's out front. Bud Shear is going to be in second. And yeah. We need to see it run green. We can see it run green. Different race line. That's what I hear. I hear that more times than you would think. But Shear on a run. Got to be free off the corner. Going to be aggressive. He's going to run the outside or try to run the outside here. They have a drive line off from the bottom side. 51 has to defend here. 93 is going to have the run. Most of the time, I hear when there's a lot of cautions is I was just the one there at the end. 93 utilizing the wall cap here to give himself a little bit of an advantage. 92 there as well. 51 on the bottom side. Off page trying to go with it. Al Reed and Redford back and forth back there. Bud Shear trying to probably run the 51. 92 is going to be there. 92 is going to have the race line. Teammate to each other. Siegfried just needs to run the race line the way that he deems fit. On page, gonna have fresher tires. What's gonna happen? Page on the outside, page on the inside, fresher tires. 51 back to the inside, 92 up the race line, back, 92's going to have the entire drive off, and he's gone. About as good as a race you're going to ask for. Siegfried and Bud Shear came into the same race line. There goes Matt Redford to the bottom side. He's got newer tires. He's going to make the pass. Cam Garrio's going to be there as well. 23 laps to go. They got to do it from the bottom side here. Al Reed came in at 174 as well. So the drivers who came in at 170. Ooh, tell you what, Cam gave a bump to the 71 there. Everyone trying to get around the 51 near the wall. 93 is going to be under the wall. 71 is going to drop into the corner. I think Brady's done everything that he can to battle each and every one of these drivers. He had a winning car today if it was on a level playing field, but not on a level playing field. Right now, they're stacking the odds against him. Redford goes to second. Cam Dario goes to the outside of Siegfried. And Brock Page has a 3.5 second lead over this spot right here. 2.3 second lead over his teammate. Justin Reynolds with the damaged car still in the 6th. Gives a bump to the 51. Makes no sense whatsoever. Mayers in 7th, Sean Burke in 8th, Twisky in 9th, Al Reed in 10th. And this is playing out like every other race that we've seen. It's had a bunch of cautions. 15 laps to go, RBS out front. Starting to make me wonder if maybe the cautions are allowing drivers to be less competitive over long hauls. Mayer's trying to cook the inside of this race line, but Shearer's trying to defend. Find many of these other drivers. I'm doing exactly what RBS is doing. And I'm just saying, if they're going to put a bumper to me, I'm going to put a bumper back to them. And I hope these drivers watch this back and they realize that later on, these drivers are going to see what I see, and these bumpers are going to go right to them. And I hate seeing intentional wrecking, and I hate seeing people run each other hard. That's what you're going to see here. You're going to see these drivers not care. And that's what I've been watching over the last few weeks. I've seen drivers just get into each other, intentionally wrecking each other, just not see it pan out and play out. Cam Dario in 3rd. The only RBS driver not inside the top 5 other than Jeff Mayer, Sean Burke, will be there though. I think he just has a little bit more drive on the car than the 65 does right now. Folks, I don't mind somebody getting out there and having a good win. Like Brock Page made the passes, had the new tires, did everything he was supposed to do. What I don't like is I don't like aggressive, dumb driving. 84 off the racing surface. .92 behind the 5. Culver. They're going to be inside. He's got lap traffic in front of him. 6 laps to go. These drivers in front of him are racing for position as well. So as far as the 92 goes, the 5.7 second lead with 5 laps to go, I'd bide my time and take my time. That's not going to happen. I'm going to race these drivers in front of them. They're racing for position. Take it easy.
There's no reason to be running as hard as that you have to right now. You get a 5.3 second lead over the team. Bromfield outside, 92 to the inside. 3 laps to go. I get it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's going to defend their position and defend the way that things are being raced and the way people are racing. But from the outside looking in, I get a little bump here and there, but I don't get bump after corner after corner after corner. That's what I don't get. If you can't do it the first time, don't try it again. That's what I mean. Rock Page is going to win it. You're going to do it pretty easily, actually. CJ, I completely agree. That's exactly what I mean. He says they don't care already. Late race aggression, as long as it works, I'm good with. I agree, completely agree. Late race aggression, if you're 25 laps to go, you're 10 laps to go, and you need to make things happen. You need to make things work. You need to push boundaries. I get it. I completely understand. The early stuff is stupid. I completely agree. That's exactly what I mean. When it comes to all of that. Here's your race results. Rock Page, Matt Redford, Cam Dario, Justin Reynolds, Jeff Mears. That'll be your top 5. Sean Burke, Bud Shearer, Siegfried Tuisku, Al Reed, your top 10. Bromfield, Thunders, Garland, Pilo Manic. That'll be your top 15. Muse finishes in 18th. 20th, 23rd for Killingbeck and Parker Hamilton. Team Stripe finishes 213 laps down. Trying my best to be motivated, folks. I really am. I'm trying to be motivated. 16 cautions. Rock Page sweeps the stages and gets the win. I mean, that's about the way that you would expect. And had the tires. He came in on 187, and that's exactly what he needed to do. Came at a 187, had 13 lap fresher tires than the 51, and passed him. 51 finishes in 8th. I mean, everybody in front of the 51, other than Bud Shearer, had fresher tires. He came at a 187. Bud Shearer and Josh Siegfried came in on 174. That's the difference. That's the difference maker. And everything to do with it. Early race aggression has been part of the problem. You know, I look at it. It is the way it is. Rock out there, able to celebrate, does a great job. Thank you to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you. Some dirt racing a little bit later on. We'll have more in regards to what we see. The very beginning of this race was amazing. I don't care who wins the stages. I don't care who wins the race. I care about the cleanliness of the race. And I care about how the race is presented and looks. And I just get frustrated with cautions for no reason. Some of it was self-spin. Some of it was just, Bristol being Bristol. But some of it was just, why? You know what I mean? So let's hope things get, whoa. Look at the map there. That's crazy. I appreciate the drivers. I appreciate this league. I want this league to be successful. And they are a successful league. In my opinion, they are a successful league. My thing is I don't get the race can play out so much better if folks take their time. That's the big thing. And I tell you what, after my last couple of weeks, after everything that's been going on with people pushing my buttons and testing the limits with me,
I'm not afraid to speak my mind when it comes to these things. Do I think that RBS is a great racing team? Absolutely. Do I think they're aggressive? I absolutely do. I do. I think they're too aggressive for this series. Do I think that there are drivers in here that are too aggressive for the series? Absolutely. Do I think there are drivers in here that need need to take the time during the week and practice? Absolutely. I think everybody in this league needs to take the time to practice together. So that would make more sense. My opinion. So, my opinion, I'm sticking to it. Folks, I will see you for some Dirt Anarchy a little bit later. Be good, be safe. Nobody jumped in for post-race interviews, so yeah, we'll see you later.